Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another live. I'd like you to give me a thumbs up or hit the notification bell or hit the subscription bar to be notified whenever I post my next video. The head for today's talk is Israelis prepared to celebrate Passover Festival of Freedom amid Iran nuclear threat. War burdens. Jerusalem, Israel. On the day before the start of the US-Iran nuclear talks, Israelis are preparing to celebrate Passover, the holiday of ancient Israelites' deliverance from the land of Egypt. At the same time, concern is growing about when and what kind of an Iranian nuclear deal could be made that would bring security. The talks begin this weekend as a new report warns that Iran's nuclear threat is extreme. Entitled The Iranian Threat Geiger Counter, Extreme Danger Grows, the Institute for Science and International Security wrote. The threat posed by Iran's nuclear program has worsened significantly. Major negative factors include Iran's greater nuclear weapons capabilities, the shorter time frames to build nuclear weapons, and the growing normalization of internal Iranian discussions favouring building nuclear weapons. President Donald J. Trump already warned Iran that it has only about 2 months to come to a deal or it will face military threats. We have little time, but we don't have much time because we're not going to let them have a nuclear weapon. Can't let them, he said. Yet the Jerusalem Post Yoav writes, there is a real danger that Trump could agree to a mediocre nuclear deal with Iran. According to multiple sources contacted by the Post, Israelis worry the extremely sophisticated Iranians will stall for time, which may be all they need to finish developing such weapons and prepare to repel any attack to destroy the nuclear facilities. The warning that Israel's national security is on the line. Former Israel ambassador to the US, Michael Oren, wrote, the Iranians are world-class negotiators and will certainly seek to drag them out long enough to allow Russia to rebuild and improve the defences destroyed by the Israeli Air Force. Oren's concern is that the White House could agree to the deal that allows the Iranians to once again keep the nuclear facilities and centrifuges intact, with Iran's President Mahmoud Pezeshkian spearheaded the rhetoric. The Iranians are talking a good game. We will provide whatever guarantees necessary to prove we are not seeking a nuclear bomb, Pezeshkian stated. However, Axios reports that stalling does appear to be the Iranian scheme, writing Iran is considering proposing during talks with the US that the two countries work on interim nuclear agreement before pursuing negotiations over a comprehensive deal. Trump has moved a massive amount of American military power into the Middle East, providing muscle to strike Iran's nuclear facilities. The Iranians are trying to neutralize the threat, while in news reports no advisor to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, threatened on Thursday afternoon that Tehran might cease its cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency and expel its inspectors if the threat of military action against Iran continues. You see, Iran is out there at the moment. Before I talk, I'll just say hello to Chelsea Turner. Thank you for turning up and watching my video. Thank you to Nick Noah for the hearts, for Mariana, and for Danny. Fad UK, nice to see someone from the UK watching, as I am from Northern Ireland, which, as we all know, is still part of the UK, thank goodness. But yes, Iran is actually the head of the octopus. It is Iran that provides money for the Houthis to attack Israel, Hamas to attack Israel, Hezbollah to attack Israel, Islamic Jihad to attack Israel, the criminal court in The Hague to attack Israel, and people living within Hebron to attack Israel also. They are the funders, they are the trainers, they are the providers of the weapons. And what weapons they can't get the tech from Russia or else China. But yes, that is Iran's desire to destroy Israel. But as we've seen a few months back, when Israel was fired upon directly for one of the first times by Iran, and Israel was able to shoot 99.9% of the rockets out of the sky, which is just an amazing feat for any wee nation the size of New Jersey. Alan Dickinson 38, thank you for joining. Hi. Weeze 3113. King 1NG joined, thank you. Sir Keir Arma, I sure hope it was not Keir Starmer, but if it's, that's a good name, mate, though. But Iran really needs to be stopped. Thankfully, Trump has put sanctions on anyone dealing with them, whether it be oil, no matter what it is. Trump is not holding back, and he said that if they don't make a deal, something very bad's going to happen to Iran, and I pray for the women like Masa Hamini, who was killed for not wearing her headscarf properly, and other women who were fighting for women like freedom. And as we know, Iran is very short on water. In fact, they have been pumping it in left, right and centre to try and keep the people happy so that they don't revolt again, but um, I think they will revolt again because of the conditions that they're living in. Their money has been depleted. Their wealth has been given away to other countries instead of providing hospitals, schools, nurseries to their citizens. Iran would rather spend the money in sending rockets to their proxies and on Israel's border. Nefaris joined, thank you. Tom joined, thank you. JD7, thank you very much. Sully the Saint Go joined, thank you very much. It's great to see you all on the live. It just be a brilliant time to pray for the peace of Israel, so that no matter what Iran would try to do, try to bring to Israel's borders, would not prosper, but would give and produce fruit. I'd also like to give you the link to my PayPal account, which is PayPal garthcahoon3@gmail.com, if you'd like to fund the video or help me produce my website better, and also to help Israel in their time of need. So if you feel that you would like to, it's PayPal garthcahoon3@gmail.com. Thank you. I just said that. Hi Greg and St. Helen Short. St. Helen Sherry, sorry. Thank you for joining. If anybody's any questions about Iran and the people, you see, Iran, 1979, there was a revolution and the Shah came in. Hello, Abby, thank you for the gift. Like an angel, hello. Seth, hello too. In 1979 there was a revolution, and the Shah that was there was overthrown by the Ayatollah and his factions within Iran. Before that, Iran was relatively at peace. For years with Israel. In fact, the Cyrus Accords was given by King Cyrus from Iran, who let Israel come back and rebuild their temple. So the history with Iran or Persia is a good one, and the current regime in Iran wants to bring the relationship down and call for death to the little Satan, which is Israel, and death to the big Satan, which is America. We've got to pray for regime change in Iran so that all Iranians could be, for women, men, children life, freedom, so that no more young girls will have to suffer for the way they wear their headdress. Rob Donaldson, hello. Joe Carley, Sasha Bay. I just want to thank you um, for your comments, and I'd just like to say shalom, Maranatha, and hallelujah.